Now through this video we are going to learn how to implement formatted input output functions in C programming. Okay, so at first we need to create a source file. This is our source file, and here we are going to write our program. So at first we need to include the stdio.h file, then main function should be started. Okay, now here we are going to use an integer variable, so we have to write int and let the name of the variable is x, so int x. Then we are writing our first formatted output function, that is printf. Printf is a function which is used for basically formatted output purpose. So here we are writing the prompt that enter a number. This is mainly a prompt to the user for giving any number. Now against this response of this prompt, the user will be inputting the number, and for taking that number and storing that into memory you need to use the scanf function. Scanf is mainly formatted input function. Okay, so here in scanf you have to give the format specifier, that is %d, and %d is basically for representing integers, and it should be within double quotation. Then you have to give comma, and ampersand x means address of x. So hence x is a variable which represents the memory location, and we are going to store the value given by the user in that memory location. So we need to mention that ampersand x means address of x. Okay, so in the address of x the value is going to be stored. Now again we have to use an printf function, and here we are writing the message that you have entered, then %d, sorry, %d, then in this case you don't need to use the ampersand. You don't need to use this because we are right now using the printf function. So just you need to only write the variable name. Only in case of scanf you have to mention this symbol ampersand, right? So here at first this text will appear on the screen, then the %d will be replaced by the value of x. So here %d represents the value of x. So after writing this %d we also need to mention that which variable's value we are going to print in this location, so that is x. Okay, now you have to compile and run, and before that we have to save this. So program for formatted IO, and source file, C source file, then you have to click on save. It's compiling and it has started to execute. You have to give the value. Suppose I am giving over here 10, so 10 is my input, so it is expected that in the next line this line will appear, this text will appear that you have entered 10. So let's press enter and see what happened. You see, this is the output, you have entered 10. So this %d is replaced by the value of x, what we have given over here. So in this way you can implement formatted input output functions. Printf is basically formatted input output functions, and scanf is basically formatted input functions. Thank you for watching the video.